Hey guys, welcome back. Level Up Royal here with you once again. Guys, I'm excited for some more Master Mode. Hope everybody's having an awesome weekend, an awesome Saturday, and for those of you who are observant, the awesome Sabbath. I don't know what it was this week, but I was definitely ready. I was feeling it. I was ready for a day of rest. I just wanted to unplug, not think about adulting, and yeah, playing Breath of the Wild is, I guess, part of that. Alright, so just doing some last minute setup stuff here. Check the health of the stream. Ah, so good. That is the perfect soy milk to coffee ratio. It's the perfect sipping temperature. This might be the best cup of coffee I have ever made in my entire life. Hey Wanda, good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm actually still picking the sleep out of my eyes, if you can believe it. It's noon, and I'm still picking the sleep out of my eyes. Alright, let's see how our stream's doing. Okay, pretty good today. Almost real time, which is good. It's about as good as it gets. So let's see. Stream health, check. Coffee, check. Man bun, check. Well, ish. If I'm being totally honest, I didn't look at that yet in the mirror this morning. It was funny. You guys know my my other Zelda shirt that I wear, the old school original NES Legend of Zelda, you know, the old man. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, where he's giving out the Master Sword. Or whatever sword you get first, I can't remember. And somebody saw that out in public and said, "Oh, is that a Minecraft shirt?" Clearly they were not my age. I said, no. I know it looks pixelated, but this is definitely not a Minecraft shirt. Okay. I cannot see what I'm doing right now, other than this little mini dash cam. I said dash cam. I am not in my car, don't worry. I practice safe gaming. Okay, that's actually a decent man bun. Hopefully I'll be accepted in Kakariko Village now. So anyway, yeah, you know, giving tribute and homage to the originals. I felt like I needed to keep it going. This was the very first Zelda start screen ever. I suppose I can get the game fired up while we're all waiting. Just to show you my game lineup here, might as well. So I did not like the Hyrule Warriors after it left the original Wii version. Or maybe it was the Wii U version. I can't remember now. But anyway, there were some key differences in that one. You were able to buy rupee potions for like 75 of the garbage materials, you know, the brown ones that you have hundreds of. And they changed that to where you needed the silver materials. It's not as fun anymore. That was a big part to my strategy too. Running that rupee potion just about in every fight, you get tons and tons of rupees. And I would translate that into the training dojo and just level up all my characters. Then when they switched that up and made it silver, couldn't do that anymore. I tried, desperately. It did not work. TOTK still got it. I played that once, maybe twice with the family, and I was like, yeah, it's okay. I don't know, I should have loved it. I love Mario Kart, but nothing will ever be as fun as Double Dash, and then the one from the Wii. I can't remember what that one was called, but either way, yeah, I don't know. It was okay. Still haven't tried playing that yet. I intended on doing a stream series for that. I don't know if there's even interest in it, but one of these days I'll get to that. That'll be a good fill-in game because it'll be quick, probably a couple of weeks or so. I've been itching to play that again, believe it or not. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, can probably uninstall that now. That's always a fun one to come back to. I've been wanting to replay that. I don't know if I'm going to stream that. Just, you know, on my own. Maybe a little bit of me time gaming there. I don't know yet. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of feeling it Star Wars Outlaws more at the moment. That one, still not sure if I'm going to come back to it. And then the King of the Hill, Breath of the Wild. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let's see, we're about 7 minutes in. I think we're good. I think I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way. Bid y'all toodles. Let's do this little dance. I've been looking forward to this one since last week. I almost got on midweek and did this. But, you know, I'm doing my best to stick to a stream schedule, even though it's hard for me, guys. It's hard. It takes discipline. It takes... There are controls to make sure I don't do that. Because I know some people, you know, really just want to catch the lives, and when I do that, that doesn't always give folks a chance to catch the live. You know, the notification might not go out, just a number of reasons. So anyway, be proud of me. I resisted, and I didn't do this last week. So anyway, I'll do a real proper intro here, and we're going to get into it. Guys, we're going to... Well, I'll say that here in a moment. Trying to get my sound right. That's better. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, we're going to Hateno. Hateno. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. Anywho, Kakariko Village. I know I'm saying that right. I've been practicing. Yes, Kakariko. The land of the man buns. Which is why I took the time to fix my man bun earlier. I needed to, you know, fit in. So anyway, we're going from Kakariko, and we're going to be heading all the way out to Hateno. And it's like out here somewhere, I don't know. I'm going to go talk to Impa, and we're going to get a good quest marker for that. But long story short, I don't have the map. So we're going to kind of beeline it straight to the tower, get the map. And I'm going to do things along the way, and I'll be stamping those. That way you guys can see a good map overview of exactly where all the loot was. And that way if you want to go treasure hunting, do it on your own, you absolutely can do that. Now, I'm kind of noticing I've got a lot of stamps out. I made a vow, I'm not going to do any stamp ranting. It's not going to happen. But wow, I have one stamp left. Like, where are we going to spend it? I kind of want to go to the candy store and spend it there, but that's not a thing in Breath of the Wild. So anyway, this is me having no stamp rants. Where do I delete the stamps first? I honestly don't think I'm going to 100% the rainforest like I normally do. I kind of feel like I was beating the dead horse there. So what I would say is we're going to Hateno. We're going to get the Sheikah Slate fixed so we can search treasure chests. And if you really want, you can take a picture of a treasure chest and then search them out that way using your Sheikah Slate. There's a few Koroks seeds I still haven't scooped up. You know, I might circle back through the rainforest at some point and get a couple seeds. But, yeah, beyond that, we pretty much hit the rainforest, like all the key points anyway. So why don't I just go ahead and get rid of those? Wait, why did I have those weaponed? Oh, that's where my royal weapons were, that's right. There's one nest there. I'll probably keep those, at least for a while. And it's going to take me like 10 minutes just to delete all these stamps, and I can't remember why that one is there. Oh, yeah, that's right. Another royal weapon. Or equivalent. That might actually be a... that might actually be a, the boomerang? Whatever that's called. Lizzle? No. Well, I don't even have any to show you. Lots of goodies there. Wow, the rainforest is stocked. I forgot how much, like, just random loot was there. I'm gonna try to keep the cooking pots. Those are radishes. And I'm gonna try to do just big hardy radishes, BHRs. Alright, that should give me a little bit of wiggle room there for today's stream. Knock on wood. That'll do us good. Ah, that rhymed. Alright guys, yeah, let's do it to it. So, what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted by the stamps? This is not a stamp rant, it's an observation. Oh yes, so I'll be stamping the route, you know, all the loot we get on the way. That way you guys can see a good map overview of what we're doing. So for now, guys, I'm just going to kind of pilfer Kakariko Village here a little bit. We're going to talk to Impa. There's some other fun stuff to do that we can do now, and we should. More Koroks seeds, just all sorts of goodies here. We'll get that main storyline progressed right now. This way I don't get too sidetracked and shiny rocked, which it's easy to do here. So folks, before I get too far into it, if you wouldn't mind taking a real quick moment, like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. Maybe not right this minute, but as we go here, I would definitely appreciate that. Oh, there's Kato! I remember him from TOTK. What's up, buddy? Did he always have gray hair? Yeah, I guess he did. Alright. Main storyline first, and we'll go fun looting. Ah, there's my favorite. Maybe she's my second favorite. I haven't decided yet. But her man bun is kind of split. She's got like the butt chin going on in the man bun department. I don't know, it's kind of throwing me off. Wait, why is she afraid of me? Maybe because I'm wearing my Ganon armor here. I might be throwing all of them off, as a matter of fact. Well, maybe that has nothing to do with it. What's the matter? Did I dribble chocolate on my chest? No, we're good. Well, apparently it's not my clothes.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
They gave her, like, the perfect granny voice. I love it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Step forward and let the man bun be judged.
Oh. Oh.
Alright. Before I get further into that, I just want to give a couple shout-outs here. Let's see, we got Keely and Dee Dee. Welcome. Let's see, he said, you'll be running out soon enough. Oh, the stamps, I know. I don't think 38 is going to get me all the way to Hateno. Hateno. Which is a little concerning, because I've been debating. If I have to, like, go back and get rid of these, I will. I was going to try to show, like, the whole thing. Great Plateau to Hateno, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to see.
Oh.
The swinging blades. Yeah, I have a feeling if she's not happy with my man bun, she's going to spin, and it's going to chop the whole thing right off.
Yeah. The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the divine beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh.
Alright, there it is. Getting the map marked. I'm going to get that Hateno marker here in just a second.
Yeah.
That was pretty close. I think I was a little too far north from where I thought it would be, but it's general direction east. Thank you very much. I think she's done with us for now.
Ah. Oh.
And so she is. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt Impa, as you pointed out, you know, the hat blades. Good stuff. Oh wow, Sonny, yeah. I know the feeling of stepping away from the game for a while. I had been away from it for almost a year, if not right at a year. It was pretty wild. And I know what you mean, Keely, about that Zelda itch. That is a real thing. Indeed, Sonny, indeed. Like, that's part of the fun for me playing this, is like all the sounds and stuff, just it all came together so perfectly. I don't know why I'm reading this. I guess I was reading chat, and I felt like if I was going to be reading chat, then Link should be reading chat. Alright, let's get into Kakariko here. So there's a lot of Korok seeds. And that's going to help us heading out to the Korok Forest. I really want to go out there, like, right after we do the whole Hateno and Sheikah Slate upgrade deal. Nice thing is those apples keep coming back. And the snake carp, I'm pretty sure they have no purpose, so I'm just going to leave them be. Unless you want to get a picture of one, because you're trying to 100% the game and you need all the pictures. You need a photo of that, absolutely. It's a pretty thing. Oh yeah, under the house. You gotta get your mushrooms. You guys know me, I go through this stuff. Why did they have to reverse? Which button does the squatting? I don't understand. Like every other video game, you have to push down on the right joystick. And every time I come back to... every time I come back to Breath of the Wild, I go through this little learning curve all over again with the squatting. $9.95. So I think they have those, Wanda. I don't know if they're official, but I know in the past Nintendo has released like CDs or audio tracks, whatever they call those now, digital downloads, of like just that. So I'm pretty sure, you know, you can find some through official channels still. But also there's a few of them on YouTube. At least there used to be. I don't know if they've been, you know, if they cause copyright issues or whatever. But oh, that's right, underwater. This is a weapon I normally don't stock. I think it's the long blade or whatever. So feel free to get that chest if you so desire. You're gonna have to drop an ice block down there in order to grab that with magnesis. But I think I'm done here for now. I don't know why I hiccuped. I mean, there's only 2 Koroks in the chest. But one reason I wanted to make sure I had full stealth rating is a lot of times you'll get beetles on these trees. And there'd be a sledgehammer out here, which I don't need. I guess I'm just looking for more beetles. But there's your sledge. Sledge. There is kind of a fun little loot spot right here, and honestly I don't know if and when I'll ever make it back over here, so now's a good a time as any, I suppose. Korok seed down there, more fun. No, never mind. That's part of my little wetlands raid. I might have fallen off the bike there, but it's okay. We're good now. Oh, Didi, you said you can sell those carp to the shop across the street. I never honestly thought to sell those things. And I know there's a couple of them, 2 or 3. So when you say across the street, are we talking the armor shop, the general store, or the other general? Well, that's not going to help me. Are we talking about the general store by the inn? I guess I can actually just go look. I don't have to sell them. Still no beetles. So I guess the beetles only come at night. I don't know why I always have such a hard time remembering this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little side quest there. 20 rupees each.
Ma.
It's not bad early game. That's 60 every time you do it. And I might not have even gotten all the fish.
Hi.
Yeah, 60, okay. Well, might as well get the rupees out of the deal. That's a purple rupee basically every time you do that. And then some. Alright, so she's got a good man bun. I'm a little jealous. Years of practice went into that. Link is not there yet. Link's man bun looks more like a sushi roll. So anyway, get the swift carrots, guys. You want the swift carrots for suit upgrades later. And you need quite a lot of those. So I think 20 or 25 or something. It's a big number. So yeah, I'll definitely buy those up and that'll help us later. Get the goat butter too while we're at it. That goes into cooking cakes and stuff later. The eggs, I don't remember using those. And here in Master Mode, you don't need to worry about buying any of those. They're expensive anyway. But the bird eggs, just in case, I'm going to grab them. I don't think I need them, but now I can't be 100% sure. Oh, I thought that was a bingo card there for a second. Speaking of bingo cards, I know, guys, I keep forgetting to put that link in there. Shame on me. We'll have to get that in there next time. But, yeah, so anyway, just get your goods. And arrows, I suppose I need those too.
Oh.
They're cheap enough. I feel like that's money well spent. She just closed the door in my face. What else do we have going on in Kakariko? Of course, you got your goddess statue. We got Mr. Mega Man Buns. And he is serious. That might be the most serious man bun of the entire game. All these fun little side quests and stuff I'm gonna save. Really, I'm just here for the Koroks seeds, the free lootables. And progressing the main storyline, of course. But yeah, there's a lot of little side quests here. Holy guacamole. I think I've already been to the Great Fairy Fountain. Yes. And now that I'm like remembering back to just how stocked Kakariko Village is, this might take a little longer than I thought. There's a lot of seeds here. And I honestly don't know why I'm climbing all the way up here. I don't think there's anything like worth the climb. But now I feel like I'm committed. So this climb is gonna happen. Wow. Oh, see, I was afraid that was going to happen. A little too far. I guess I'm going to have to do it the hard way and just eat the food. I knew there was nothing up here and I climbed it anyway. Okay, I'm going to try to read and play. This is about to turn disastrous. Hey, Fiji Paws, welcome back. Good to see you again. Funny, you must have gotten my mental, my mental telepathic invite, because I was just thinking, wow, let's see here. We've got Wanda, Dee Dee, Keely, and I was like, Sunny, and I was like, who's missing? And of course I thought about Brad 6360, but then I thought about Fiji. And there you are. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing up here, guys. I know there's nothing up here, honestly. I don't know why I felt like I had to make the climb. Whatever's in this chest, it's probably not worth it. Actually, I take that back. That is totally worth it. I love me my attack power up. Alright. Alright, what else are we doing in the land of Kakariko here? There's a couple seeds here. Let's go get those. Wait, we're... Maybe this is the wrong thing? I might be looking at the wrong appendage. I always get these mixed up. Yeah, it's over here. So never mind. There's really nothing over here. Just the tree and the sledgehammer. So Keely, yeah, I wanted to take a quick break and have some coffee. I just read that about the OCT. I've been seeing that rumor also. We'll see if that drops. Whatever the channel is working on at that time is going to stop, and I'm going to play OCT. It's been a while. Yeah, I talked about this some time ago, and honestly, I haven't looked into it since then, so it's been a few months. I don't know what the latest is. But the last I heard on that whole deal was one of the executives or something dropped a hint about it, kind of unofficially confirming it. I don't know, guys. I've seen things like that before, and then nothing ever comes of it. I've also seen things like that before happen and something does come of it. So yeah, fingers crossed. That would be a lot of fun to be able to replay OCT on a modern graphics card. Oh, Dee Dee, I don't know, was it? I need to go check and see if I can pick that up. So for me, it started with Zelda OCT. Okay, yep, gotcha. The best part of that whole video game was throwing the pots. Loved it. Alright, guys, I'll go ahead and get back in. Peace out, Home Scout. Okay, so I don't think that was a Koroks seed. But I'll go back up there when I do the other climb and double check that. So for now, I'm going to hit this little hot spot. There's 2 seeds right over there. I wish there was a food you could eat. I mean, I'm saying that wrong. I wish there was a super suit you could equip for sprinting. In conjunction with the fast, whatever, the speed meals. Imagine how fast Link would run if that stacked like a couple more times. That would be insane. You wouldn't even be able to see his legs moving. I don't know why I felt like I needed those arrows. And then... should be right above my nugget here. I'm getting impatient. The power of the man bun. Yeah. I was just giving him his rock back. Okay, so that should have been it. There's a treasure chest down here. I'm going to hit that too. And actually, I'll do that last. That'll get me over there a little quicker. I don't believe I've climbed up there to get all my flowers yet, and we need those. That'll be important for super suit upgrading later. But wow, it's quite a climb. Like, it's deceiving how tall this mountain is. Be a great time for a rocket shield. Ooh, what's that? I'm not sure I knew that was there. So, I'm not sure, Dee Dee. I know what you're saying. Like, normally I pick up every rock just on autopilot, but I don't know if that one is pick-upable. Pickleable. Wow. I'm not sure how I'm trying to say that. I'm not sure you can pick that rock up. Look at all the sparklies. The sparklies are good, and the sparklies are many. I feel like there's going to be a blood moon soon. I don't know why. Like tonight? But I don't feel like enough time has gone by yet. So I don't know why I'm getting that weird feeling. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this little fun mountain. And wow, pretty sunsets. Love the colors in this game. Gorgeous. That might be a thumbnail someday. So as far as Koroks seeds go, I feel like there's one in the forest over here, but I don't know why I feel that way. I might be getting my games mixed up. This might be a TOTK seed. Yeah, scratch that. Unless there's a balloon hanging down here. Nope. Must be a TOTK thing. But, fun facts, there are lots of, like, just free lootables there, all over the place. Alright, so while I'm up here, I'm going to do this semi-strategically. We'll climb that bad boy first. Then I'm going to kind of go rock hopping. There's some Koroks seeds on top of these, amongst other goodies. Now would be a great time to have that climbing gear, like, fully upgraded. In fact, I think normally I wait until I have that. Just because these are such demanding on the stam. Ouch. Oh! I'm not wearing my Phantom Gammon. I'm like, why did he hit me? No disguise. Let's go ahead and fix that. I'm just waiting for that rock to hit me in the back of the nugget. Maybe stasis on rock. Yeah. See if I can get a foothold here. Oh yeah. That's free stam right there. Okay, I don't think the blood moon's tonight. It doesn't feel right anymore. Nope, no blood moon. I need to do some cooking. Okay, so that's definitely a seed. And I'll give him his rock back for his insolence. That's right. For your insolence. And we'll go there. Wait, maybe it's the next one. Yeah, I don't think it's this one. It's the next one. Is that question for me, Keely, or is it for the chat? I've really only played it completely through the one time I did it, well, 1+. I mean, I was playing a play-ahead game, too. So, like, I played that one save file a couple of times or more, all the way through. But I played the beginning part of the game probably about 10 or 15 times, trying to find good early game routes, you know? Trying different directions on the map. And that's where I landed on going to Hyrule Castle first, because I felt like that was the easiest and best early game, like, weapons and stuff. So yeah, I haven't picked the game back up since. It's been, what, a year and change now? Maybe 2 years? Nothing there. I'm gonna be eating stamina, I already know it. Oh! I don't know why I pushed that button. There we go. Duck! Alright, one more right about there. And I don't think there's anything on that last one. I'll go check it anyway. Nope! It is completely bald. Uh-oh. I don't want them breaking my apple trees. Hopefully they leave me alone. If bats come or something, that's gonna get fun real quick. Come on, baby. They're watching me. They're like, hey, get me an apple. No apples for you. Alright. So that's that. Ugh. Okay, that looks just about right. If there's more seeds here, they're not coming to mind right now. I'll hit that purple mark, we'll grab that chest, and we'll get on our way to Hateno. And I will get more coffee. And life will be good. Topaz! Oh, I left an arrow? What? Now Kakariko is complete. Now we can go. Oh, there's the beetle. That's right, it's nighttime. I'm gonna have to write that on the chalkboard like 1,000 times in order to remember the beetles come out at night. I'm not sure if I knew those eggs were there. Alright, so if that's that... Yeah, it's Kakariko time. I didn't stamp that, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was gonna check that rock. Where was that again? By the chest? Oops. Ooh, the Zora shirt would be nice right about now. You know what? I already know there's not a Koroks seed up there. Maybe that's why I didn't try picking the rock up. It just came back to me. The only thing I've ever found up above that little lake is that chest, and then that other free lootable or whatever, the flower I picked. So yeah, it is definitely horse time. I need to get turned around. Why am I so twisted in here? I always do this. I always get lost in this village. I have to look at the map 10,000 times, and then I still end up going the wrong way somehow. Alright. Let the horse do the work. Always let your conscience be your guide. Alright. While the horse is doing the work, I'm going to try to multitask and read chat. I make no promises. Okay, Dee Dee, yeah, you're right. That was a one-time deal. I was actually asked if I could do that one more time. So I was trying to do it in the kindest way possible. But it's out of my system, and that'll be that. Whoops. Almost got hit by those things. This is what happens when I'm trying to read chat window. Ooh, the bubble gems. Wow, I almost forgot about those. Yep, that is definitely TOTK specific. Oh, actually, I need to stop here. I'm going to take a real quick break, get some more coffee. Matter of fact, couldn't hurt to drop a quick save. Well, I'm getting low. This might be a problem. Wow, doing 100% play, that takes time. That's a good thorough playthrough right there. Beatlemania, yeah, no doubt. Before the chest near the frog statue. Before the chest. I'm going to pin that. I'll double check that, but I'm 99.9% sure. No seed, but yeah, we'll double check. Because now I'm second guessing it. I'm like, So I don't know anything about Animal Crossing. I've been asked to play that game before, but every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. So I've just never actually played it. My daughter keeps trying to get me to play it too. I don't know what it is, Fiji, but sometimes that's just hard to know, like how far to stay back. Like where is that aggro distance, so to speak? All right, guys, I'm gonna get myself out of the way here. In a while, crocodile. Alright, off to Hateno, guys. Let's see, I'm about an hour in. Actually, while I'm taking this break, I'm going to go get that cup of coffee. I should have just did that at first. I don't know why I didn't. My cup have run out of dry. Now it's really dry. I wonder who else got up to get coffee with me. So I was just thinking about my dilemma here, how I have no emergency chocolate in the house, and I really want emergency chocolate right now. I've got these things that the package says chocolate on it. So this is literally the only thing in my house that has chocolate on the package. The chocolate is a lie, because when I ate the date, there was no chocolate. But I had this thought. Maybe I could remove the date wrapper, which is basically what it is. It's basically like a stuffed date is the best way I can explain it. There's no chocolate on the outside, no chocolate coating. So there's this like small tube of peanut butter chocolate stuff in the middle. I was wondering if I should like remove the date and see just how much peanut butter and chocolate is in this thing, if any. Because I'm curious. I want to know. So yeah, if I get to a point, that's going to happen. I'm not sure what that is there, Fiji. I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to Google that later. I do like RPG and adventure games, so I don't know. I'll have to look into that one. Never heard of it before. Alright, guys. Let's go to Hateno. Finally. Toodles. And off we go. Oh yeah, that's right. Looting. So, I don't know if I've got all the monster parts for the Sheikah slate yet. Okay, just. So you need 3 of those, 3 of those, and 3 of those. So we are definitely good to go. So I don't necessarily need to loot all these, whatever these are. Machine shells. Dead guardians. Decayed guardians. I think they're actually called Decayed Guardians. So good old Fort Hateno. And guys, there's a lot of looting to do around here, so I want to be thorough. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit and get all the goodies. But, you know, feel free to check all these Decades, because they each have a free monster part. That can only help you later on when we're trying to do the ancient armor upgrading, because you're going to go through them. So yeah, the more the merrier, for sure. Right here on the front gate. Hi, Koroks. This other one... I think the other one's the hard one. Oh, this is the easier one. This one's closer. Yeah, it's a lot closer than you think. Probably didn't even need a long distance bow for that one. Yeah, ha 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 ha. And over this way to the right, I think that's where all my honey is. And I know we're losing map here, guys. I apologize for that. We're getting there. There's a tower over here. Matter of fact, I can pin that, I think. Maybe not from here. We can't see it from here. But we do have fishing in this river, so just about all the fish are here. All the carp, your stamina, regular. Nice little river for fishing. Matter of fact, I think that's the stam right there. Got quite a current to it, though. That might be the mighty. And so it is. You know you've been playing this game too long when you can see what kind of fish it is before you get to the thing. Wow, I cannot wait to get the bombs upgraded. If nothing else, the bombs. Like, having that quicker cooldown. Much more user-friendly. Oh, I'm gonna add blowing myself up with bombs to the list of the date challenge. So now we're doing death and loss of fairy, which it's always been that way. I introduced fall damage, which I didn't actually take any since I've said that. And now I'm adding blowing myself up with bombs. So that's a lot of date-eating potential there. Oh yeah, this gives you a shrine quest. Whoops. Was it just the one page? Oh, I guess... Oh, that's okay. So yeah, that's like a clue to the... Or wait, is it the book or the guy? Yeah, okay, that is the shrine quest. Alright, so just to kind of show you a rough map shot here, I'm looking back toward Kakariko. There's like some mountains and stuff. There's some things to do here. Treasure, free lootables, just gemstone nodes, all sorts of goodies, really. So I always like to detour here and just kind of take my time, do a little bit of free roaming, free looting. Sometimes you'll get some froggies or some fishies. Not today. There's the Great Wall of Fort Hateno. Is 2 stam wheels enough? Wow, just. Huh! Well, actually, I might spin back around to get that when I'm done smashing rocks. Wow, it's already damaged? Well, that was perfect timing then, wasn't it? Perfect timing. So for you 100%ers out there, there's a shield you're going to need a picture of here. That bad boy right there. Opal. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Nice, Dee Dee. I'm glad to know the emergency chocolate is not just me. Oh, gotcha, Fiji. Okay, now I'm tracking with what you're saying there. You'll also have to let me know, like, how it was. Was it everything you thought it would be and so much more? A mango? How about a chocolate-covered mango? Is that a thing? Or dried mango? I've never had dried mango. Alright, so now I'll start scaling this mountain. And I'll kind of like skirt it a little bit at the same time, because there are just a ton of nodes here. And this is selling power, it's all sorts of fun stuff. I can't remember if I need to zig or zag in this spot. Let's go up first. I can always go down easier. More easier. Wow, just a whole bunch of amber today. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I missed any nodes down there. We'll continue on this direction. Flint and rock salt. Wow. Not very lucrative drops today. Although this is an earlier game area, so I guess that's expected. I can't tell down there. Nothing. And Agent Smith is back at work. I was wondering if that was going to happen. Here we are. Oh no. Well, I should have just stayed up there while I was ahead. And that's going to be a lot of work in the rain. Actually, hold on. I got to work around for this. I've got that free speed meal. Combine that with the climber's bandana. That'll get you a lot of steps before you have to jump. So we should be able to get 6 steps now and then jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Link. Up. Oh, look at that. Stopped raining. Either that or I'm under overhang. Either way, making a run for it. What's happening here? A little bit more. Heave! So satisfying. I know I say it all the time, but you really get an unexpected amount of altitude in that final jump. Birdie! Billy Goat. Angry Billy Goat. Pelicans. Seagulls. Wait. Cranes. Shiny rocks. Rock salt. There we go. Something with value. Nice. Alright, so anyway, not too much else going on up here, I don't think. I'm just gonna get back over toward that mighty carp pond. I don't know what else to call it. That's that waterfall. So that's more or less the direction we're heading is north. Matter of fact, I'll pin that. That'll make things easier for everybody. Because I know it's a bit challenging to follow along when there's no map. So I'll try to do my best there to walk you through that part of it. There should be a rock somewhere around here. There we go. Wow, that one's like glued to the floor. There we go. Now that should go in automatically. It doesn't always work out, but 90% of the time that pops on in the hole there. Talk about a hole in one. Alright, just to show you where that was on the map. Dried mango dipped in chocolate. Now that sounds legit. That sounds like you might be onto something there. Although I don't like orange chocolate. I can do raspberry chocolate. I can do cherry chocolate. So yeah, mango chocolate would be like a new experience. I don't know if there's going to be carp yet. They're back. Nice. Did I miss? I missed. The wind is like blowing my bombs not where I want it to go. There we go. That's attack power meals right there, so I'm absolutely gonna take a dive. I'll see if there's any swift violets that have respawned. Yep. Nice. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And then we were gonna come down here anyway. There's our dancing idiot. Dancing, dancing, dancing. The dancing idiot. And it pains me to waste an ice arrow on that guy, but it was necessary. What is that doing in my inventory? I mean, something is better than nothing. I guess if I need a burner weapon on something, that'll be it. And I don't know that there was a Koroks seed here. I don't think so. Go get my fishes. Wait, where did they go? Oh no, I might have wandered too far away. If you wandered too far away from the waterfall here, they despawn. Well, Snicker Fritz. Unless they're downstream a lot farther than what I'm thinking. Never mind. The moment has passed. I don't care anymore. I already knew that wouldn't work. Oh yeah, that's right, we got bats here. There's a bat in my belfry. So satisfying, the sound of picking up lots of stuff all at once. Fine. Against my will. Good thing I don't really use bomb arrows for anything else. Well, Koroks seeds, but burner purposes. Oh yeah, I might get some beetles here on these trees. I just noticed I was not wearing my D-skies. Alright, so from here, guys, from that tunnel, I'll turn left and kind of go up the mountain here. I want to say there's some random gemstones and stuff. Maybe even another Koroks seed. I feel like there's a ring of rocks somewhere around here. Or maybe this is it. That's what you call a twofer. Kill the bats, break the rocks. Alright, I'll show you a map shot of exactly where that was. I don't see a moon yet. No moons are good news. I know I said I needed to do some cooking, but now I don't think I do. I did quite a bit. When I went after that speed meal, I realized I had already done that. Which means we probably had a blood moon more recently than I'm remembering. Wow, that was only a week ago. Flint. Chested flint. Wow. So exciting. What is this, TOTK? Alright, so anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for the little roundabout here. Hold that thought. There might be another thing or two down here. Yep, gemstone node. Ruby, baby. Loving that. Okay, we got our Korok. I think we're pretty much good here. We'll get back on our high horse and ski-daddle. Oh, look at that. Sneaky river snails. Perfect. There is no escape. There's a rock. Whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
I think this is just informational. You know, getting back to the awesome sound effects and stuff in this game, like the music, the bird chirping in the background, like it feels legit evening. And playing this game with headphones, guys, I know I've mentioned this before, it really opens up the audio. I mean, I hear things through my headphones that I do not hear in my living room. Or if I do, it's a lot more pronounced in the headphones. So yeah, it's just a whole different experience. Putting the headphones on for a minute. Not only that, you hear things left and right. So like, if there's an enemy, like bats to your right, you'll hear that out of the right part of your headphones. It's really awesome. Like, it's almost like a whole different experience playing the game with headphones on. I know it doesn't sound like it'd be that excuse me, drastic. Wow, I was having a moment there. I tried to sneak in a quick sip of coffee. That's what I get for it. Oh, sorry, buddy. I got you involved in that against your will. Big hardy, regular hardy radish. So no stamp. See, that's the only thing that I don't like about not being able to put all the stamps down that I need for the radishes in particular. Because there's areas where there's regular hardy radishes, but not a big hardy radish. So then, like, how would you ever know the regular radishes were there? Alright, let's get these Koroks seeds. And it's actually nighttime, so I can get that shrine quest, which is awesome. So in case you're here during the day, you are going to have to make it nighttime, which is easy. You just throw a campfire down, but it's raining. So what you would do in that case is throw one like behind Mr. Korok here. Throw a bundle of wood down, it's covered. So you wouldn't have to worry about the rain. You can light that with flint and a metal weapon, or just a fire arrow. And make it nighttime, and then you can do the shrine quest. There you are. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Chocolate mango cake, never had it. Sounds interesting. You said my weather thing says sunny. I didn't notice that, but yeah, okay. I'll have to pay more attention to that. But mango anything sounds good. Yeah, I hear you there, Fiji. So I'm more of like a tangerine kind of guy, or a clementine. I like the small stuff. But just regular straight up oranges, I don't know, they're extra tart or something. Alright guys, welcome back to Trial of Passage. So I have a little trick to this one, but I don't know if it's easier than just doing it straight up. I guess it depends on how good you are on your joystick. If you're real good at like fine motor skills, then it's probably easier. But I like to get these things out. That's just a little bit less of a problem as you're trying to do this thing. And there should be like a big one somewhere. Where did it go? Maybe not. Maybe it was just the two smalls. Okay, so anyway, once you get all the balls of death out of the way... Wait a minute, I still hear something bouncing around. Right? That's not just my imagination, is it? Okay, whatever. I'm over it. So anyway, you can just do this shrine straight up here. It's a little bit tough. You got to get over there quick. So that's why I don't like doing it straight up. The timing is kind of tight. Oh, there you are. See, I knew I heard something. Alright, so yeah, wow. I'm having problems. Maybe I should just do it my normal way and be done with it. Giving Link a workout today. Okay, so I think you have to use stasis here, and I'm so out of practice on this shrine, I didn't do that. But anyway, I'll show you my normal way, because it gets this chest too at the same time. But yeah, just so you know, you can absolutely use stasis here, and it freezes everything. But what I like to do is get down on top of this deal, and I think I already missed my window. No, I got it. Get the chest, which is garbage right now. And then I like to stay on this thing. This is the stairs we need to get out. This is where I was talking about fine motor skills. You've really got to nudge Link around that corner so he doesn't fall off one way or the other. And then you got to do that one more time when you get to the top here. But I guess I'm not quite ready for that yet. I forgot about that chest, to be honest. So this is probably an easier way to get that chest. Is you can use one of these. Well, man, you know what? I just need to start the whole shrine all over again. So much fun being me. Why is this so hard? Okay, I'm gonna start over. We're starting again. Let's pretend we just now got the balls of death out of the way. So what I would normally do here is catch a free ride up high enough to get that first chest. Like so. And then wait until that comes around for that chest, like so. After you get the chest, do the nudging thing, like so. And then you're already on the stairs to get out of here. But wow, you really gotta nudge them. Like, it's really easy to fall off this thing. And I almost just did. So anyway, that's how I like to do it, because to me it's just a lot easier. So I definitely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking that quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment. Those things are always appreciated. And until the next time, happy hunting. Alright, wow, I made that extra complicated. So anyway, I'm not quite done streaming here yet. I'm planning on breaking the shrine videos out. I know you've heard that before, but this time I mean it. And I'm sneaking some coffee in here while that's tinking. There's old boy. Come back here. We're not done with you yet. Of course, Dr. Kalip. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Awesome! Alright, so anywho, there's other goodies around here, but it's raining, so I can't use bomb arrows. There's some gemstone nodes up there. I might be able to climb to a couple. So close. More amber? Awesome. Where was that other node? Wasn't it, like, right here? Ah, there you are. Hidden in plain sight. See if I can't get after those two. Oh, good. Perfect time for the rain to stop. So, something's been bugging me for the past, I don't know, 10 or so minutes. It's been consuming my thoughts. And I have something I have to admit right here in this moment. Otherwise, it's going to keep consuming my thoughts. I have never noticed the weather thing before. So I think it was Fiji or somebody that said, you know, the weather thing says it's sunny. Or that was Wanda. I had to go back and look at chat there. So yeah, right under the time there, the 0900, 0905 or whatever AM, I have never really noticed that weather thing before. I have well over 1,000 hours into this video game. And my mind has never clued into that. Ever. In fact, if you didn't bring it up in chat today, I don't think I ever would have noticed that. So now that I know that is a thing, it's been there the whole time, I'm going to start paying attention to it. Confessions of a live streamer. Wow. I'm partially embarrassed, I'm not going to lie. It's like I'm so into Breath of the Wild, I never had time to look at it. Alright, so anyway, yeah, that's fun stuff. I'm going to take a real quick break here, guys. Coffee chat. And I realized I missed a little bit here. Back when I started to rain. Custom Computing. Hey, welcome to the stream. I hope I didn't miss you there. Thanks for the chat. So I'm actually playing on the Switch too. And I've got my computer settings set up in such a way to bring out the better graphics quality. So you guys are actually seeing it more like you would now on your own system. Less, of course, the TV enhancements that I can put on my TV that I cannot replicate through my software here. But beyond that, yes, thank you for saying that. That was years. It took me years to learn how to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot to it. You almost have to be like a technical expert just to know how to do this stuff. But yeah, years and years of trial, error, and struggle. The struggle was real. I finally got the graphics where they need to be. I did not know that, Dee Dee. I did not know that about the citrus. So maybe I should look for like Florida oranges. Yeah, it's hard to say custom computing, so I finally found a way through my computer software where I could like find out what the incoming signal's true quality was. And that's where I discovered I was not pushing a 1080p signal even though everything was set that way. So that helped me to kind of figure out what went wrong there. And once I got that sorted, it was like the sky opened up. It was like, ah. So yeah, it's just there's a lot to it. I'm not a technical guy whatsoever. There was a lot of people helping me with that on that journey. Excuse me. So now I'm actually pushing a true 2K signal at 60 frames. Excuse me. And I think the Switch 2, don't quote me, but I think it can go up to 4K? Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know the Switch 2 can definitely push better than the Switch 1. Oh, that's right, Wanda. I forgot about your one-handed typing party there. You're probably getting better at it. Because I know when I broke my right wrist, that's my dominant hand. So I don't know how to do anything with my left hand. It's amazing how quickly you learn it. And yeah, I definitely hope that's getting better, by the way. I don't know how long you have to stay in your brace, but it's usually a few weeks. 6 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure I remember the reference there, Dee Dee. Calip is jealous of Lincoln TOTK. That's ringing a bell, but I can't quite... It's not quite there yet. It'll come to me. Yeah, that's how my mind works, Dee Dee. I definitely lock onto things most other people don't notice. Fun fact, I have no real filter, you know, so when I'm in a social situation, sometimes I'll notice one of those just things nobody else does, and like the room will stop, and the music will stop, and everybody will start laughing, like, how did you notice that? It's my superpower. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself out of the way here one more time. Let's get to Hateno. In a while, crocodile. Oh, that's right. Shrine quest. I know where I'm at. Get back on my horsey. Caramel. Caramel Frappuccino. Soft caramel. Chewy caramel. Hard caramel. Melted caramel. Caramel apple. Chocolate caramel. Ooh, chocolate caramel. My mouth literally just watered when I thought about that. Alright, so that's where that shrine quest was. I suppose I should have showed that a little bit better. Rough map shot there. And guys, we're about to get the map opened up here. Tower is right there. So just to kind of show you on the map exactly where we're heading for that. Hard south of my current location. Of course, you can't get there in a straight shot. You've got to kind of sort of find your way over there. But there's a lot more looting and stuff to do here, especially at this lake. But I think it's better to have... I'm going to try to decide how I want to do this here. I might just kind of rocket up to the tower now, because I realize we're pushing 2 hours. And... at least get the map unlocked. And that'll make, like, the rest of the looting and stuff that much better. Whoa! He almost had my number. Ooh, there's a blackie. No freaking kidding. That's moblin guts right there. Let's see if I cannot get the horse killed. We don't want to do that. Not if we can help it. That's a good horse. And I'm going to light this whole thing on fire. We're going to have fires everywhere. Oh, did I miss those? Jeepers. And I like to start multiple fires because a lot of times, like, the rain will start up, and that's not an awesome day. That has happened to me here more times than I can count. But now that I know about the rain gauge, I can see we were okay. It was only going to be partly cloudy. Or is that mostly sunny? But really, isn't mostly sunny partly cloudy anyway? So, like, I don't understand where the cutoff is there. I'm going to go with mostly cloudy. How's that? But that is also partly sunny. Oh, the ring research guy. Okay. Yep, that's right. That's right. How could I forget? Hey, Sean RF. Good to see you again. Let's see here. We got Miss Drummer Girl also. Welcome back. Ocean Horn, huh? You too, Fiji? Yep. That's like... we should call that the Tower of the Rain or something. I don't know. Yeah, Dee Dee, you're right about that. That is no joke, actually. Like... yeah, there is definitely a right way to pick things up. Alright guys, I am going to show you guys a real quick map overview here of our little adventure. So we left Kakariko village, and we took a right, and we just let the horse do the work here, follow the path. There's our Fort Hateno, there's the Great Wall of Fort Hateno, and all the little fun treasures and stuff that we found on the way. Those gemstone nodes were pretty much along this cliff wall here. There was our shrine quest, hardy radishes, etc. And more gemstone nodes up top side. There was our Koroks seed with the boulder. Dancing idiot. Korok, more gemstone nodes, etc. So yeah, just all sorts of fun stuff there, guys. And then this is that landmass that would have had all those decayed guardians. So you can really spend some time getting all your free monster parts out there. And then there's that false wall I blew up for the chest. And that's how we crossed over the river there, that little land bridge. And here we all are. Partly cloudy, glass half full. Sure, I like it. So that's mostly sunny in that case, because I like the sun. The sun is nice. Mostly sunny or mostly... mostly confusing. Exactly! See? It's not just me. Alright, guys, let's get right back in. And I mentioned all sorts of fun looting to do here, guys. This lake is really stocked, but I'm pushing the 2-hour mark, and we still haven't made it to Hateno yet. Wow. I really dilly-dallied getting over here, didn't I? Well, I kind of wanted to do this all in one go. I think what we'll do is I'll just get out to Hateno for today. And then maybe tomorrow we'll do like a Hateno village excursion. We'll do the Sheikah slate, you know, all that fun stuff. Because there's kind of like a lot of things to do from here. Like the climbing gear, you know, the blue dragon. Other climbing gear, you know, just, yeah, there's a lot to do here. Not to mention the looting right around here and here. This whole lake, yeah, there's a lot to do here. So that's probably going to be its own stream, to be honest. We'll call it All Things Hateno or something, and we'll do all that all at once. So for today, I just want to get to the village and I guess do the Sheikah slate upgrading, and then we'll call that. Oh, you know what? I don't remember what this is. I think it's like an 8-fold long blade or something. Something I don't normally stock, but it's fun nonetheless. What's up, buddy? Whoa, I don't want to do that! Okay, good. I thought that was a bomb arrow. I was about to blow myself up with bombs. That would have been a date-eating experience. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Made it. Long throw! Who put that there? Nobody wants long throw. Literally nobody wants long throw. Like, I have yet to see a comment on any video in the history of my gaming channel that said I actually like long throw and I use long throw. And this is how I like using the long throw. It's never happened. The guy that was in charge of, like, weapon bonuses, he was one short of hitting his quota, and he ran out of ideas, so he came up with long throw. That's what happened. I'm convinced. Alright guys, so welcome to Hateno Village. And I think it's called Hateno because everybody wears hats. Well, maybe you have to be old enough first. So the only thing I really want to do in town is get to the shrine, get the shrine done, and then we'll call this one good. Guys, this shrine is tough, I know. So I like to kind of cheat the system a little bit. Welcome back, folks, to Agana Shrine of Apparatus, whatever. I'm never going to pronounce that. I think it was Myahm in the beginning there. So anyway, welcome back, and I'm going to show you a little trick to this. Now, guys, if you're using the Switch Lite, you're not going to be able to see what you're doing, so it's a problem. So I'm going to try to show you on my webcam exactly what I'm doing with my controller, and maybe you can at least replicate that with the Switch Lite. That's the best I can do for you. Because honestly, trying to do this one just straight up is very difficult. I've done it once or twice, but it's frustrating. It's a nightmare. So anyway, what I do is... wow, this is going to be a little awkward. Good thing I'm wearing pants today. Okay, so we've got... That's probably a better view. So, what I'm going to do is activate that, and then I'm just going to, like, turn it upside down and then flip it back right side up. So I think I go forward to do that. And then, yeah, just, like, flip. And then there it is. So hopefully that helps, because I know, guys, this thing is a nightmare. I actually overshot that, so I need to dump that and start over. So, I'll try that one more time. You really only need to go over the one wall there, so I probably overdid that just a little bit. That wasn't quite enough. Oh, no, that was it. Yep, okay, so we win! Stop right there. So anyway, from here, I will just go ahead and do it like normal, and then I'll flip that at the last possible second there. And you want to get that ball going, give it a little bit of speed. The speed is more key to getting that across that little gap there. So anyway, guys, once you have that done, just go ahead and flip that upside... Wait a minute. Isn't there a chest on this thing? There is. That's a phonics bow, so if you really want your phonics bow, you can actually kind of position that. That should be okay. Actually, I can get myself back out of the way here. I know it feels kind of weird looking at my lap. That's where the kittens used to like to make their biscuits. Toodles. And you should be able to just go ahead and get your chest. And I'm 99% sure this is that phonics bow. But I've already got a brand new shiny one. Attack power. Ooh, there's another attack power up. Wow, that's 2 in a row on that? That never happens. A little better to boot. Awesome. Okay, and then getting back to the mainland. I think we can do that from here. It's easier to run on this thing than try to manipulate the ball on this thing. So guys, I genuinely hope that helps you out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment, like, share, subscribe, that is always appreciated. And until the next time, happy hunting! Alright, I'm going to catch up on chat before I cut stream here, as per the usual. So yeah, definitely a good stopping point. Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. I was trying to mute instead of trying to... Sorry, guys. Wrong buttons. I really apologize for that. I know that was rude. Not intentional. So much fun being me. So anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps up the stream here for the day. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch up on a little bit of chat, and then we'll call this one good as soon as I drop my hard save so I don't forget. Because I'm me, and I will. You're right about that, Dee Dee. You know me well. I'm like, yeah, we can get that done. It'll just be a few minutes. So now you notice that on live stream. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. I look at the time. It's like, oh, you know, it's kind of late at night, but it's not bad late at night. You know, I can play a little. I can go do something real quick. Real quick. Those are my last famous words. Real quick. I look at the clock again. 2 hours has passed. And then I'm up way past my bedtime. And that's how it happens. But in my mind, it's real quick. It'll be fine. This is nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a meme in there somewhere. So, Sean RF, I get that. I do. I understand long throw on spears, because, you know, spears are a throwing weapon. So I get that. I just don't throw spears. It's like not part of my playstyle. So I guess somebody who does use the throwing spears as part of their playstyle, I could see that. I could see that actually being something that you would want as a weapon bonus. Ah, Keely, I'm sorry to hear about your hubby there. Yeah, I'll definitely send some healing power your way. There's definitely power in prayer. Yeah, thanks, guys. The more the better, absolutely. You know, on that note, I was reading a news article. They were interviewing a doctor, and they were asking him, like, have you ever witnessed any miraculous healings that you couldn't explain as a doctor? He said, actually, funny thing you should ask. Yes, there was one where I gave the family the news, you know. It was a very short... I don't know what they call that. I'm having a brain fart. He didn't have much longer, like a matter of a week or two. Anyway, he said that every day the whole family and friends would come in and pray around him. And he said that the guy got better, and then he kept getting better, and then he was going home. And he said, I was never very religious, but after witnessing that, he said, if I'm ever sick, I'm praying. I was like, yeah. God definitely reveals himself to people in different ways, but in ways that it clicks. So, Kaylee, talking about your drumming there, I actually was in the marching band in high school. Yes, I was a band geek, and I'm proud of it. I will wear that flag. Anyway, oh, there's my blood moon. I knew it was coming. Anyway, like the songs and stuff that I was drumming to, it was like ingrained somehow. So like, without even realizing it, I'd be in the grocery store or something, and I'd be like, making music on my chest or something, or on my legs, you know, on my thighs. I'd be like drumming on my steering wheel in the car at red lights. And like somebody called me out one day, they were like, why are you always doing that? I was like, I don't know. It just happens. And it's going to continue happening. Yeah, Sean, I'm still not great at the whole wind bombing thing. I'm clumsy and it's not comfortable for me and I can't do it. I guess we get to listen to Blood Moon music this whole time. Yep, absolutely, guys. See y'all tomorrow as well. Yeah, no doubt, Keely. No doubt. And 2 a.m., that's like on the lesser side of how late you can be up playing this game. I've seen the sun come up before, and I'm not proud of that. I'm like, wow. The sun is coming up. And I'm looking out the window like, how am I going to sleep now? Alright, guys. Yeah, I definitely do need to get going here, though. It was definitely nice having you all. Really appreciate you hanging out, watching, and liking, and all that.